Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic06. So last time we... what did we do last time? Last time we had to get the
He's probably looking for the Chaos Emerald that's supposed
Scepter of Darkness. And, well, shout out to get the Scepter of Darkness. And also he met up with Omega, who was battling against Mephiles. And it was pretty much talking about kind of the reason why it's kind of setting up the thing of, you know, Omega stops Shadow in the future, and because people blame him because he's black, and for the end of the world because he's black, you know. And so now in today's part we're going to confront Mephiles in the last full level of Shadow's story. And we're going through Dusty Desert. Ugh, fuck. Okay, so, Dusty Desert. Oh shit, I didn't... Oh crap, I only just noticed I did not edit at that load time. Shit. I apologise for that. But, so yeah, first section of the level is a hovercraft section, where you have to drive through each of these individual pillars. So you have to drive between these sets of pillars. And one of the... and... So yeah, you have to drive through these pillars to open up where the next... to show off where the next pillar is going to be, and you drive through that, and you keep going until you finish the stage, finish this section. This is dreadful. I've said this a lot. But this is fucking awful. The main reason why it's so bad is because of that. You know, the slightest... Oh my fuck. What are you doing? Shadow. Camera. There you go. The biggest problem with this section... Oh shit. Sorry. The biggest problem with this section is that if you go at the incline, it's the incline of a... if you go at an incline in one of these places with any sort of speed whatsoever, God, this camera's terrible. You get any speed whatsoever, you're going to start to turn sideways, and it just, oh fuck, like this, and it just makes it really, really hard to try and get up any slopes. And of course, topple over once. Shit. Oh, fuck off, I got through that. Anyway, once you topple over once, then that's pretty much it. You're going to fall over, you're going to collapse, and... case in point. Yeah, this stage is a pain in the ass. I really don't like it. It doesn't need to be here, in my opinion. It's just... I know why it was done. It's because this is Shadow's game. Fuck. This controls really badly as well. But yeah, I know why it's there. It's because Shadow's gameplay uses the quote unquote kind of these kind of, they look bad. It uses vehicles, and they have to show off a vehicle in every single Shadow level. So this is the one they picked, and it's just like, please no. It sucks. Anyway, that, yeah, as I was saying, that section there with the where you're running along a sort of cylindrical stone pillar, it's really fucking hard to run along that. Oh shit, camera's bugging out. Fuck, this game's fucking awful. Anyway, no, Shadow, why did you drop? Yeah. They have these in Sonic's section as well, and they have these in every section. They have these sections in every single character. So I don't get it. I hate it. And the pop-in, the pop-in here is particularly awful and particularly bad. So yeah, I'll be honest, really can't stand this section. Ooh. Well done, Shadow, you managed to survive. Now jump up there and kick his ass. What? Fuck! Oh my god, that bugged out as well. Jesus Christ, this is so bad. So yeah, we get to play as Omega now, and Omega... I talked a little bit about this in the last part, or a couple of parts ago. I think it might have been a couple of parts ago, actually. He's relatively fun to play as, he's relatively fast. He's got a infinite hover, which you can manipulate. His attack is fairly powerful. And he is relatively, I'll say, he's relatively fun to play as. Fuck you, birds. Tom, just go. Leave them alone. Leave the birds alone. Just go. The biggest problem that I have with this section of the level is the fact that it doesn't really tell you which way to go. And the problem is, as you've got the infinite kind of boost, the infinite glide, you can pretty much go anywhere really with Omega, and it's kind of hard to work out where the hell you're actually meant to go. It's, yeah, as you can see, it's kind of lost. Once again, it's the same problem that I've had with, oh shit, somehow I survived. It's the same problem I have with a lot of Sonic06's level design. The fact that it's just way too fucking open. Omega. Let's go, Omega. Come on. There you go. There you go, fella. Yeah, I just... Where do I have to go next? Let's work this out. Ah, there we go. I think I check in here first. Do I? Yeah, I check up here first just to make sure. No, it's still locked. Okay, let's go back then. Let's go over here. Yeah, it's the biggest problem that Sonic06 has with its level design, is that it's open and it has multiple pathways. Sure. All that stuff is great inside. I collected a ring. Collected a ring in the cutscene. How's that possible? Anyway. Yeah, so the level design, it has a lot the same problems. There's a lot of the same problems that Sonic06 has with the majority of Sonic06's levels. Same problem, that basically the level design is too open. Fuck, I'm dead. The level design is too open. It's not... Yeah, that death was kind of pathetic. Anyway, so yeah, the biggest problem it has is the level design. You know, it's way too open, there's too many pathways for you to go down, and there's nothing kind of showing you, okay, asshole, you need to go this way. You know, I hate these enemies. Fuck off. So yeah, I mean, that's the thing, multiple pathways, you know, all the good Sonic games have multiple pathways and a fairly open level design. Especially if you play the original Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure DX. They are very, very good in that regard. But when it comes to this kind of design, when it comes to 06, too open and too aimless, the design, I would say. If you want an idea of what good open level design and multiple pathways is, then in Sonic context, either Sonic Adventure 1 or Sonic, if you're going for a 2D route, go for Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So yeah. Oh, thank the no, no, no! No! So many deaths. I didn't bother cutting that out. I didn't bother cutting because I was just right here, so... Yeah, you have to keep holding right, otherwise you'll all fall. Which kind of... Fuck, that was close. Which kind of shows how badly designed these platforms are, because, you know, you can stand on the thing that the platform comes out of, if you know what I mean. There's like a lip. You can stand on that, you don't have to stand on the platform. I know that I died. Oh! 1 up. Nice. I got my life back. God damn. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's being it's been sideswiped by a bunch of fucking assholes. I hate being sideswiped by a bunch of enemies. It's so annoying. By being, you know, cheap shotted, I fucking hate it. Good shot, Sonic. Shadow. Sorry. Even I can't tell the difference. Anyway, so there we go. Jump. And the gold ring just pops in. Fucking hell.
Yes.
So Shadow's version of Dusty Desert is a thing.
Right.
It's not a terrible level, I will say that. It's not terrible. I've played worse. Silver's Dusty Desert I just recently played, and that's fucking horrendous. This isn't that bad, but still, man, holy shit. If you were to ask me, like, fun Shadow levels, I'll be honest, point 1, it's kind of hard to pick a Shadow level which I genuinely really like. But when it comes to this Shadow Dusty Desert, it's just, you know, not fun to go through, don't like it. So here's Mephiles' design. This is how you can tell that there's kind of 2 Mephiles running around. Because there's this asshole who has like the it's kind of got this weird over-the-top design, and then there's one that looks a lot close to Shadow, running around too. So it's how you can tell that there's multiple Mephiles is running around. And once again, he tries the bullshit of. He pulls the Darth Vader shit again. Join me and we will rule the galaxy as father and son. I mean, friends. So yeah, we've now got Shadow stories.
I'll make sure you
Try again, Tom. It's time for the final boss of Shadow Story, and we're going up against Mephiles. Yes, the main villain of the whole fucking game you fight in Shadow Story and not in Sonic Story. I've already said how monumentally fucking stupid that is, but whatever, I didn't really care at this point. Let's just get on with this. So yeah, first part of this fight is you just have to kind of avoid him. He's going to chuck copies of himself at you, and you just have to wait until he stops doing this. He'll then say drown in darkness, and he'll disappear into the toxic goo, I guess, whatever the fuck that is. Basically, the first part of the fight, what you have to do is you have to go up to one of these guys, wait until they open their mouth. Yeah, jump out the way. There they are, jump, then attack them, kill them, and you'll get Chaos Energy. Basically, you just have to keep doing this until you get enough Chaos Energy to go into your Kaioken mode, as I call it. And once you've gone into your super form, yeah, not your super form, well, I guess in a way it's your super form, but you know what I mean. It's not Super Shadow, but it's kind of high-powered form, is Chaos form. Once you've gotten into that form, you can then attack. You can then Mephiles will then come out, and you can attack him. So yeah, you just have to kill roughly about 4 or 5 of these assholes, I think. And then once they're all down, like that, this is the last one, you then press the R right trigger, go into your Kaioken mode, and he'll pop out. Yeah, just keep homing attacking. Just keep attacking him as much as you can here. Because you know you've got Chaos Snap level. As long as you've got Chaos Snap level 3, then you won't have an issue. as I learnt. Because I remember, yeah. So this part isn't the problem. The problem I had when I first played this game was the last hit. Because the biggest problem with the last hit, at least I thought, was that I couldn't get up to him in time. And basically, as long as you get snap 3, jump directly under him, it'll snap directly to him, and you will beat him in absolutely 0 time whatsoever. I thought this is the part I rage quit at. This is the part which made me quit playing Sonic06 the first time. And this is the first time I played it since then, and it was a piece of piss. It's so fucking easy. Yeah, this game, that final boss, man. That final boss of Shadow's story is really freaking easy. It's even easier than the Sonic one. Than the final boss of Sonic's story. So yeah, he now turns into, I don't know what, some kind of weird ooze. And Shadow's now going to trap him into the Scepter of Darkness once again, saving the world. Aren't you a genius, Shadow? Yes, you are a genius, Shadow. And he traps him. There you go. What the fuck? And of course, Mephiles just blows up. This is also another way you can tell that this was the.
It's destroyed.
Oh, Jesus. That line is so bad. Rouge, you cannot act to save your life, love.
I have now absorbed your power through your shadow in the past. What may have worked 10 years ago no longer does.
Isn't that convenient? I will say that if there's one really, really positive thing I can say about Sonic06, and there's pretty much only 2, one being the music, but the other thing I can really honestly say is about this is that Mephiles does come across as a really, really powerful and really awesome villain. He is very powerful. His design is fucking creepy, and he oozes that kind of menace which you really want as a villain. That's really what you want, and he does a really good job with that, I think. The big problem I have with him is that there are certain inconsistencies with him, and this is complete and utter bullshit. Apparently this was something that was introduced in Sonic X, the cartoon, where he takes off the 2 bracelets on his arms, and they're kind of like power restrictors, and when all he needs to go release this ridiculously high amount of power to just take these bracelets off. It's complete and utter bullshit, and I call bullshit. Anyway, so yeah, here is Sonic's. So that's the end of Shadow's story, and we're kicking off here with Shadow's theme. This is All Hail Shadow by Crush 40, which was first introduced in... What was it introduced in? I think it was introduced in Sonic... No, in Shadow the Hedgehog, I believe, was when it first came up. It was done by another group, I think, at that point. And I love this song, it's so fucking awesome. I love it. It's very rocky, and I just love it. It's great. Just another continuation of the music and how awesome the music is in this game. But yeah, that's the end of Shadow's story, and guess I should probably talk overall what I think. Okay, let's get on with the story first. The story itself is rather... It's very simple, really. I mean, the whole... So, Shadow's... I mean, it starts off with Shadow rescuing Rouge because they want the Scepter of Darkness. Scepter of Darkness breaks, so, and they release Mephiles. And then the rest of it is Shadow trying to work out who Mephiles is, trying to figure out a way to stop him. I love that scene so much, of Shadow kicking Silver in the head. That's fucking awesome. But yeah, one of the things that I really love about, and then, you know, the whole story is pretty much Shadow being kind of tempted by the dark side, you know, tempted to kind of join Mephiles because he's going to be blamed for what Mephiles does in the future because of his power. I don't know whether you buy that or whatever, but that's the way it's portrayed, and it's kind of an interesting concept. I think the story, on its own, the story works okay. There's some inconsistencies here and there, but overall I would say that it's a more interesting story than Sonic's story. Sonic is just, you know, rescue, release, rescue, release, rescue, release. This at least is a little bit different, and Shadow is trying to work out who the fuck this Mephiles is, what relation he has to Soliana, why he wants to turn him over to the dark side, why he wants to, you know, what his goal in the long run is, and how he destroyed, and what part he played in the destruction of the future that he's seen. So it's kind of it's an interesting concept, and it's an interesting story. It's a relatively interesting story. It does its job. I'm going to give credit where credit's due. In terms of how Shadow feels to control his gameplay, I'll be honest, the gameplay is pretty bad. Shadow is slow, he feels stiff. The homing attack has the same problem that Sonic has, where there's a bit of a kind of a wind up followed by an animation, a bit of a, you know, it needs a cooldown animation. You can't just spam. And that's a major issue. But that's a problem that I brought up in Sonic's story. The addition that he brings into the gameplay is, well, a couple of things. What he brings to the party is first the vehicles, which control like ass, and what he also brings to the party is where else does he bring to the party? He also brings to the party is home and attack, like punch combo, like your home and attack, and you keep spamming it, and it will like do loads of punches, little punches and kicks. It just doesn't control very well. Shadow is more slippery than Sonic is, which is fucking saying something. He's not as fast. He doesn't feel as good. Is attacking, the way he attacks is just not as, it doesn't feel as good as Sonic, which it didn't feel good in the first place. So overall the gameplay is pretty poor, I will say. It's not absolutely abhorrent, it's not absolutely like, it's not as if I can say, you know, I just cannot fucking stand it. It's just awful. It's like Sonic, really. Is the gameplay absolutely awful? Not absolutely terrible, but it's bad. And it's just not good. And Shadow's is even worse than Sonic's, so yeah, it's just a step down in every single respect. In terms of other characters you get to play as, Omega's really fun to play as. I enjoyed playing as Omega. He can hover indefinitely, he's pretty fast, and he's got some pretty powerful attacks, so I'm not going to complain about Omega. Rouge, however... Fuck, Rouge. No, I don't mean that. Rouge has so many issues. So many fucking issues. The biggest problem that Rouge has is she has the same problems that Knuckles has. In that she, her glide is absolutely... She falls like a fucking rock. She's not that fast. She's slightly better than Knuckles in the fact that her attack, you can jump up into the air and throw her bombs, so she's a little bit better, but I would still say that she's pretty forgettable as a character. She's pretty forgettable as a character, she's pretty forgettable as an attacking force as well. I'll also give a quick mention to Omega that he's not as good. Omega is just not as good as he was in Sonic Heroes. He's more fun in Sonic Heroes, he's more of a character in Sonic Heroes, and in Sonic06 he just has no fucking character whatsoever. Just to finish off with the level design, it's bad. It's the same problems. Everything I said about the level design in Sonic's levels is the same here, because it's the same fucking levels. Almost to a T, it's the same levels. There are no differences whatsoever, except for vehicle sections. So yeah, I hate, if you hate the levels in Sonic, there's more vehicle sections, so I guess Sonic Shadow's levels are slightly worse. Whatever happens, Shadow's levels are just not well designed, because Sonic's levels weren't well designed, so there you go. But anyway, that's it for Shadow's story. Join me for the next part when we'll be starting Silver's story. God help me. I'll see you for the next time for the start of Silver's story in Sonic 06. See you next time.